Who's my vicious little munchkin? Got a hair in your eye. I got it. I got it. He's a sleepy baby. I was supposed to have a hair dye appointment the other day, and I missed it because I was working, because I had massive migraines. I've never had headaches so bad before that they made you go, ooh, I just almost made myself vomit on that one. Anyway, tomorrow I am getting a haircut, and I do not know what to do, and I do not know what I will do. I'm in a point in my life where I just feel I need a lot of change, like a lot of change, and I tend to take that out of my hair. But as far as the pink goes, and that's a norm for me, so that's staying. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm either going to go short in the back, keep it long in the front, and kind of angle it, or I'm just going to get more bangs and keep the rest of it long. I spent a long time growing it out, but I'm just so frustrated at this point in my life right now. Internally, that I usually try to cope by just changing my hair or something simple so I don't change other things. Do you guys have any opinions? I say that I'm really frustrated with life right now, but it's because I'm just frustrated with where things have been going. With me being ill all the time and everything, it's hard to get anything accomplished, anything at all. And I feel like I've let my channel down really badly because I still haven't performed live for them. And I've had over 1,000 subscribers for like a month now. And I just feel like I haven't been able to deliver on that promise because of my illness all the time. It makes me feel really bad. And then on top of that, there's just a mishmash of other stuff. There's just a lot that needs to change. And I need to figure out everything it is that needs to change. Okay, it's time to answer some questions. Mr. Bob, you asked if we've ever used an online dating service. I've used quite a few. For the most part, I'm very lucky for a trans girl. You know, as strange as it sounds, I know some people don't get this concept. I only date straight guys. I don't date tranny chasers, so to speak, or people who just want a tranny. Because to me, that's turning me into a fetish item instead of a human being to them. If they want me and I just happen to be trans. But I think you get what I'm saying. Anyway, I used dating services a lot. eHarmony, Lava Life, gosh, what other ones? A lot of other ones. I generally stayed away from the ones who were mostly skeezy adult profile crap. But I would basically say in my profile, she's eating my hands, that's cute. I would basically say, hey, everybody, I'm a blah, 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 blah. Oh, and by the way, this is my past. If you can't accept it, don't even bother, I'm not interested. Most of the time the results are really good. Sometimes I'd go out on a date, presuming that the person had read the entire thing, because I'd even ask them, hey, did you read my entire profile before contacting me? I hate to sound rude or awkward, but I need to know. And they'd say they had. And then they'd be like, oh, I didn't read that part. And I'm like, well, you're a dipshit. Shows you're really interested. Interested in this, maybe. Megan, you was gone, woman. But, Matthew asked a question for, in your stead. And I didn't quite get it. But I love you. Matthew, you asked how our Thanksgiving was. Mine was really nice but really awkward. Made me think about all the things in life that I'm really thankful for, and it made me think about all the things in life that I really need to change. And there's a lot that needs to change. A lot of it within me. And it's all things to help push me toward my goal. Anyway, that's society. My mom did a wonderful job. She made sure there was plenty for both the meat eaters and the vegetarians. Things were peaceful. There were no arguments. There were some awkward moments. I did get to hold a conversation with a relative that was pretty controversial. It was Prop 8. And they're a religious extremist. I won't say who or how, so on and so forth, but it went well. It went as well as can be expected. I think a lot went unsaid in lieu of keeping the peace, but you know, for a family gathering like that, I'm kind of okay with that. I mean, I worded everything in very kind ways. Mark, you mentioned ASL, and you know, anytime somebody says ASL, I think about the good old AOL chat room days or the bulletin board systems. ASL, A/S/L, you know, as in age, sex, location. Do you want a cyber? Let's talk sex. Oh, those days were pathetic in so many ways. You asked if we've had a relationship end very suddenly. Quite a few. No? Four. I've had 4 relationships end very abruptly. And they were very, very awkward. There were no signs really leading up to it. I did my best to keep them happy. I mean, there was a point in time where I would do anything to make somebody happy. It wasn't the healthiest point in my life, but I think after having my surgery and everything, I just needed something to obsess about, because I had obsessed about that for so long. There was this huge, wide open gap in my life, and I'm like, what the hell is there to obsess about? So I'd obsess about whomever I was with at the time. And I don't know if I was a psycho girlfriend, so to say, but I know that I was really, really needy and really, really clingy. I mean, like, clingier than a dingleberry on a moist ass. I mean, it was, ew. It was bad. It was bad. And yes, I used that that visual because it was that disturbing. I was that clingy. Other relationships, though, were really drawn out, bad breakups, like ones that lasted over a month of just shit falling apart, piece by piece, and needy. And I think I almost expected a man to fill that hole in my life. Maybe some other holes too, by piece. My question for the week, has there ever been a point in your life where you just decided that something needed to change, whether you knew what it was or not? How did you go about it? How did you even go about thinking about it without sabotaging things that you really care about? My challenge for the week, I want you to do something fucked up with your hair, even if it's just for the video. I don't know, go all there's something about Mary with it or something. Mark, you asked us to write an ode. It took me a while, but I think I win-win styled it. B is for Barsland, our sweet garden gnome. If I was a beer, I'd call you my home. Our delicate Megan, my straight fucking homie. Her voice makes me smile when she says, bitch, you owe me. Our little gay Matthew has a penis so huge. He makes straight boys jealous of his mad rainbow spooge. We all know that Mark wipes his butt with awesome and rocks my ass harder than reruns of Blossom. Whoa! I love you all deeply, like my heart has rabies. Let's keep it in the family. Let's make us some babies.